In today's video, I'll show you how to gain access to your iPhone if you have forgotten your iPhone passcode, okay? In some situations, your iPhone even gets to this screen which says iPhone unavailable or disabled, try again in 1 minute, but do not worry because this problem has a solution, and this video is a complete guide in order to provide you the solution on how to gain access to your iPhone if you have forgotten your password. Please note that this works on any iPhone model, whether you have an iPhone 5, 6, 7, 8, X like mine, 11, 12, 13, it works on any iPhone model, so do not worry because in this video I got your back and I'll be showing you how to fix this problem right here, okay? Hey, my name is Shaq and welcome to Fixed by Shaq. In this channel I help you fixing tech related issues, so if you're into tech content, consider subscribing to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to fix this common problem on iPhone users, which is how to gain access if you have forgotten your iPhone passcode. So I'll be helping you fixing this problem and gaining access to your iPhone device once again. But before we even get started, we're going to need a few items in here. The very first thing we're going to need in here is a USB cable. Secondly, we're gonna need a computer, okay? In my case, I'll be using a MacBook, but do not worry because this works on Windows PCs as well. It works on any computer, whether you have a MacBook, a Windows PC, any computer. So do not worry if you have a different computer than mine. And at last, you'll obviously need an iPhone device. Now, please note that this will only work if the iPhone device is yours or if you have access to the iCloud account that was logged into your iPhone device. The process that I'll be showing to you today is very simple, but you need to be very careful and follow the steps very carefully, okay? So make sure you do not skip any step in the middle of the process, otherwise you might miss a very important information or step throughout the video. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the tutorial. Now, moving into our computer, the very first thing we need to do is go straight to this website, which is ipsw.me, okay? Do not worry because I've got the link to this website in the description box below. Now, over here, what we'll be doing is basically downloading a new software to our computer so that we can later on install it into our iPhone device, okay? So we need to choose a product in here. We're gonna select iPhone real quick, and then let me just quickly close this ad, and then we're gonna choose an iPhone. So we need to select our iPhone model. Please be very careful while selecting your iPhone model. In my case, I'll be using an iPhone 6 Plus in today's video, so let me select iPhone 6 Plus, okay? And then you're gonna scroll down once again and you'll be able to see over here a lot of softwares for your iPhone model. For example, we've got here iOS 12.5.5, which is the latest, and then we've got here a bunch of older softwares, okay? So what we need to do in here is download the most recent software, which is this one, the latest, okay? So we're gonna select on the most recent one, and then we're gonna scroll down once again and you'll be able to find over here an option which says download, okay? So you need to tap here on download button and the download is gonna start immediately. So this is basically 3.1 gigabytes. It's now downloading. It says 58 minutes left. So this depends on your internet speed. In my case, my internet speed takes me 25 minutes, but yours, if it's slower or faster, it might take lesser or much longer, depending on your internet speed. So once the download is complete, you're gonna find here the download in the downloads folder, okay? So what we'll be doing here is just move this file to our desktop so that everything gets much easier for us. So let me just quickly move this file to the desktop. And as you guys can see, my file, my software is now here on desktop. So next up, if you have a Windows PC, if you're using a Windows PC or something different from a MacBook, you need to download iTunes before proceeding into the next step. In order to download iTunes, all you need to do is tap in the link in the description box below download it and then install it on your device so that we can move into the next step. Now, if you're running a very old version of Mac operating system, for example, if you're running any macOS version before macOS Big Sur, you'll also need to make sure if you have iTunes installed on your laptop. So simply tap here on Spotlight Search and then simply type iTunes, okay, to see if you have iTunes installed on your MacBook. Now, if you have macOS Big Sur software or later, then you do not need to have iTunes installed. Now, to check which software you're running on your MacBook, simply tap here on the Apple logo on the top left corner, tap on About This Mac, and then you'll be able to see over here the software that you've got. In my case, I've got macOS Big Sur, so from macOS Big Sur onwards, you do not need to have iTunes installed on your computer because iTunes has basically been discontinued from Apple. So you'll only need iTunes if you have an older version of macOS software. Next up, what we need to do is, if you have a Windows PC or an older version, simply launch or open iTunes software. And if you have a MacBook running Mac OS Big Sur or later, simply open up Finder by tapping here and keep it as it is, okay? Just leave it open as it is. And then we're gonna move into our iPhone device. Now, before connecting our iPhone into our computer, there's a very important step in here, which is we need to put our phone in recovery mode before we install the software on our iPhone. Now, this is done in different ways depending on the iPhone model that you've got, but I'll be showing to you in this video how to do it in all iPhone models, okay? Now, please note that throughout this process, once you regain access to your iPhone device, you're gonna lose all your data on your iPhone, okay? So there is no other way of getting the data which was on your iPhone device, and I'm sorry about that. The only way of gaining access to your previous data is if you have done a backup before you had forgotten your iPhone passcode, okay? So if you had the habit of performing backups regularly, then do not worry because you'll be able to restore everything from your iCloud account. So in order to put our phone in recovery mode, the very first thing we need to do is turn off our iPhone. So if you have iPhone 8 or onward models, this is how you put your phone in recovery mode. First of all, you need to turn it off, and in order to turn it off, you need to press the volume down button along with the power button right here. So let me press both of them continuously. Press them, and then you're going to be able to see the slide to power off option in here. Simply slide to power off your iPhone device. And then the next thing you need to do is basically connect the first end of the USB cable into your iPhone device. Please wait a bit because we haven't connected the other end into our iPhone device yet. Now, while connecting the other end of the USB cable into your iPhone device, you need to press and hold the power button, okay? And this needs to be done simultaneously on iPhone 8 or later models. This is how it goes. 1, 2, 3. I'm pressing the power button in here. Keep on holding the power button, okay? Keep on holding it. Keep on holding it for a few more seconds. Keep on holding it. Here we go. We've got the recovery menu right here. So this is the recovery menu that we are looking for. So once you are in this menu, you're gonna leave your phone aside and make sure that you do not play around with the cable. So this is how you put your phone in recovery mode if you have an iPhone 8 onwards, okay? 8, X, 11, 12, and 13. Now, if you have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, just like this one, this is how you put your phone in recovery mode. First of all, you need to press and hold the power button, okay? Until you see the slide to power off menu, you're gonna slide to power off your iPhone device. Once your iPhone has turned off, you need to perform the same process of connecting the USB cable, but instead of holding the power button, you're gonna hold the volume down button, okay? So this is how it goes. Needs to be done simultaneously. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm holding the volume down button in here. Keep on holding the button, okay? Do not let it go. Keep on holding the volume down button until you see the recovery menu here on your screen. Okay, just a few more seconds and here we go. We've got the recovery screen or menu here on my iPhone 7 Plus. And then just leave your phone aside and do not play with the cable. Okay, now if you have an iPhone 6, 6 Plus, 6s, SE, or any other device before iPhone 6 model, for example if you have an iPhone 5, 4, this is how you put your phone in recovery mode. First of all, you need to press and hold the power button in order to turn off your phone. Okay, you're gonna slide to power it off. And then while connecting the USB cable into your iPhone device, you need to press the home button. Okay, this is how it goes. Simultaneously connect and press. Keep on pressing the home button in here. Do not release it until you see the recovery menu. And here we go. We've got the recovery menu right here on my iPhone 6 Plus. By the way, I'm sorry for the cracked screen in here, but do not worry, the iPhone works perfectly fine. Now moving into my computer, this is how my computer looks like. Okay, I've got Finder here opened. As I've said, you need to keep it opened. Now you're gonna see in here iPhone. Okay, so you need to tap here on iPhone and then you'll be on this screen right here. This is the same screen that you'll be looking at if you are on a Windows PC, on an iTunes, or on an older version of a Mac OS software. Okay, so this is how your iTunes should look like. Now we've got a very important step in here that needs to be done. We need to tap here on restore, but before we tap on restore, we need to hold the option key on our keyboard. Okay, so just press and hold it and then tap on restore. Okay, and then this new window is gonna pop up on your screen. Now if you're using a Windows PC, all you need to do is hold the shift key and then press on restore in order to open this window. Now this is a very important step, so make sure you do not miss this step and perform it carefully. Now all we need to do is now locate our software that we have just downloaded from the internet. So as I've told you guys, keep it on desktop, so just tap here on desktop and then select the software. Here it is, iPhone, blah 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 blah, and then tap on open. Okay, next up you'll get this pop-up which says your Mac will erase and restore your iPhone to iOS 12.5.5 and will verify and restore with Apple. Simply tap on restore and the restore process will start immediately. As you guys can see, we've got a message which says your Mac is preparing to restore the software on this iPhone. All you need to do is just wait for a couple minutes. As you can see right now, it's now extracting the software and the installation process is just about to get started. As you can see, it now says preparing iPhone for restore. Okay, so it's almost about to get started. At this moment, this is how my iPhone looks like. As you can see, we've got a progress bar in here which is loading. Okay, so all we need to do is just wait until it gets completed. This is a process that normally takes approximately 10 to 15 minutes, so all you need to do is just sit back and relax and wait until the process gets completed. Okay, so the time duration of the process, installation process, depends on the iPhone model that you've got. Okay, because a few iPhone models have a much larger or bigger software update, so all we need to do in here is just wait for a couple minutes. Here we go, we're almost done with the progress bar or installation process of the software on our iPhone device. So let's just wait for a couple more seconds in here. Once the installation process completes, you'll be able to see this message which says your iPhone has been restored to factory settings and is restarting. Please leave your iPhone connected. It will appear in the sidebar after it restarts. Simply tap here on OK, and this is how my iPhone still looks like. Okay, so just keep on waiting for a couple more seconds. Looks like the progress bar just restarted itself. It's normal. It's performing a lot of installations and reboot processes in here on your iPhone device. Now, once the installation process completes, this is how your iPhone is gonna look like. So we've got a bunch of different hello messages in here welcoming us to the new iPhone device. So basically your iPhone is now brand new and we need to set up everything from scratch. Okay, so the very first thing we need to do in here is press on the home button, okay, to open, and then we need to select our preferred language in here. So I'll be tapping here on English. This is my language. And then you need to select your country or region where you are located at. So in my case, I'll be selecting United States of America. Okay, USA, United States. Here we go. And then we've got the screen which says quick start. Simply tap on setup manually. Okay, and then you need to connect to a Wi-Fi network in order to activate your iPhone device. So here we go. I've just connected to my Wi-Fi connection and here we go. My iPhone is now activating. So all we need to do now is wait for a couple more seconds. Now my iPhone is asking for my Apple ID and the password, okay, because before when it was locked it had an Apple ID logged in to this iPhone device. So all I need to do is log in real quick. That's why you need to be the owner of the phone in order to move forward from this step. Okay, in some situations, if the iPhone didn't have any iCloud logged in into it, then you won't be stuck on this screen right here. So let me just quickly log in into my Apple ID. So here we go. I've just logged in into my iCloud and then I'm gonna tap on continue. Okay, and then it's gonna ask me to set up Touch ID, but I'll tap on set up Touch ID later because I don't wish to set up Touch ID at the moment. And then here we go, the most interesting part where you create your brand new passcode. Okay, so basically congratulations, you're now creating a new passcode, okay, different from the one that you've just forgotten. So let me just type here 1 2 3 4 5 6 as of now, use anyway. Okay, you need to re-enter your new passcode. Okay, select your new passcode and I hope you do not forget your passcode this time. So now we have in here an option to restore all our data or information that we had previously on our iPhone device. So this can be through an iCloud backup or from an iTunes backup, or you can also move from an Android device. So if you want to restore it from iTunes backup, all you need to do is tap on restore from iTunes, connect it to iTunes on your computer or Finder if you're running macOS Big Sur, and then simply restore your backup. But in my case, I'll just set up my phone as a brand new phone. So I'll tap here on don't transfer apps and data as of now. Next up, you need to sign into your Apple ID once again. Okay, so let me just quickly log in real quick. And then sometimes it asks you to type in a verification code that has been sent to any iPhone or Apple device logged in with your Apple ID. In my case, for example, I have my computer here logged in to my Apple ID. So this is going to be my verification code. Let me just type it real quick. And here we go. My iPhone is now getting set up. So please do not by mistake miss the code while typing in, okay, the verification code. Make sure you type it carefully and do not miss it. Next up, simply agree with the terms and conditions in here. Now the next screen that we've got is this one which says express settings. Okay, I'll just tap here on continue and then I'll tap here on continue once again. Okay, so here we go. We've got the next screen which says screen time. I'll simply tap here on setup later in settings because I don't wish to set it up right now. Next up, we've got app analytics. I'll tap here on don't share as of now, and then we can choose whether we want the standard display or the zoomed one. I'll tap here on standard. Okay, this is the standard one and this is the zoomed view. Okay, so I'll tap on standard and I'll tap here on next, and here we go. Welcome to iPhone. So now my iPhone is brand new and I've just removed the passcode completely from it and I've just set up a brand new password, which was 1 2 3 4 5 6, as you guys saw while I was setting it up with you guys. I hope this video really helped you in some way in regaining access to your iPhone. If this video really helped you, do like the video, leave a comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel, as it really helps me to get recommended here on YouTube and to grow. Okay, my goal is to reach out to as many people as possible so I can help out as many people as possible with the same problem as yours. Thank you so much for watching Fixed by Shaq, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.